Thing I'm not paying the bill for, it's hers. I'm not paying the bill for that phone. She's gonna go through that phone. But a lot of parents don't do that, and a lot of parents allow certain things. So if your kid is on social media and sees that other kids are on social media disrespecting their parents, because parents usually post their kids sometimes, like, do y'all think, can I believe the way he talking to me? Like, kind of thing. So now a kid watching it like, oh, he talking to his mama that way now. You know, picking up on stuff.
But then I always feel like the parents that post stuff like that, you know, they're trying to discipline, but now it's kind of like embarrassing.
Wet like I'm at an Atlantic. Wet like I rode a Titanic. Wet like you still can't stand it. Wet like nobody can't stand it. Wet like a step back three. Wet like I'm out of the sea. Move like Muhammad Ali. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm a visionary cause I'm very scary. I can make you change the route you taking. Sweeter than a berry fly that can
one and only.
Yo, welcome back to a brand new episode of Conversation with the Culture, episode 11. I'm your host, the Prince Clay.
YGP.
Ra, the co-host, filling in for Jack.
Shout out to my man Jack. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to my man E, man, wherever you are. I don't know where you at. Where's he at right now?
He in Florida.
Oh, he in Florida.
Yeah.
Not no Duval. But today we have two special guests joining us. But without further ado, we're going to let them, you know what I mean, introduce themselves.
I'm Nless. I'm from Orlando.
I'm Tyler, from Vegas, also known as T Nasty from the block.
Okay.
T Nasty for the block. But I want to thank you guys for joining us in today's conversation. A lot of people cannot do this, so we're going to have a good conversation. And thank you for coming back. You know what I'm saying? You was on last time.
Okay,
but
you know.
You in a different...
Back by popular demand.
You in a different seat. You in a hot seat now, you know what I'm saying? My Jersey twin. Shout out to my Jersey folks.
Jersey.
It is no longer November. If you didn't know, November was Men's Mental Health Month. I feel like it should be, you know, every month. You feel me?
Shit, yearly, every day.
Yeah, that's not just a specific month. I know Black History Month is only 1 month, but you know, it is what it is.
For those people. not
Yeah.
You talking to the culture, right?
That's the culture.
Tune in. Black History Month.
So we're gonna do a mental checkup. How was your week?
This week was different. I dealt with a lot of stress at work. But you know, I made it through. They can't stress me out the week before my B-Day.
Okay. Sagittarius.
Okay, Sunday is Nikki. But yeah, it ended pretty well, you know. Just oh, really? No. My week was good. I was chilling with my fam, my baby girl. It was fun.
I'm good, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. My week was good for the most part. I had finals on top of work, so real stressful. But other than that, yeah, you know, thugging.
Yeah.
Okay.
My week was kind of like what he was saying, was a little stressful at work and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying, I always push through, so I'm straight.
Okay.
What about y'all? Rocky?
I'm breathing. I'm here.
Nick?
Straight.
Jack, man?
Yeah, I'm moving down right now. I'll be back.
Thanksgiving was blah. But I talked too fast, y'all. Sorry. Thanksgiving was around the corner. Let me ask y'all this: did y'all fold up the plate and throw it in the trash can?
Nope. Baby, I can't fold my own food.
Okay. Hallelujah.
The food was pretty good.
Nah, the food was good.
Yeah, nah, I snapped on
Everything
Thanksgiving.
hit.
I feel like it's getting different though as we get older though.
I went back home. I was so happy.
Yes. It's no kids eat first, baby. Yeah, kids eat first, but I'm making the food.
I mean, I enjoyed it because, you know, the last time we had Thanksgiving, we was on deployment. Yeah. So I was able to go back home. You know, see family. Yeah.
Was that green bean casserole we had last night?
Oh, you must have come yourself.
We ate it on the
He took on the
boat. What
You saying it was good or nasty?
Trash. Yuck.
But you made it?
No, I ain't making it.
Mustard.
No, I helped make the yams.
Oh, okay,
Sweet
okay,
potato.
I don't even eat that. Oh, yeah. No, let me get down like that.
You
sweet potatoes?
Is sweet potatoes and yams the same thing?
It is. No, I don't eat them. I don't eat either one of them. No.
Sorry, okay, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Dang, what?
Because I was arguing about that after Thanksgiving.
That's a must-have on your plate.
Yes.
Like, I'm saying,
Yams, macaroni and cheese,
tripping.
because you mix them together.
Yeah. Food touch.
Did you see that they had a pie that they making? That people was making pies, a sweet potato mac and cheese pie?
Yeah.
What?
Y'all eat y'all food touching?
Yes. What are you, 12?
Y'all are beneath me. Whoa. Beneath me.
It's crazy.
I mean, y'all done had the plates where it's like they'll get like the plates, the party trays, and like
And Dollar Tree ran out of them.
yeah, and they'll just have everybody put their food in compartments and stuff like that.
Yeah, nobody got time for that.
So for people that don't like their food touching, I don't care though.
We're gonna hop right into this. So the first topic is social media ruining the way we operate as a society.
Ruining, in a sense, only because, social media, I can go out, I can post a picture, and I won't notice like a flaw, and I post it. But let somebody else that got their 20/20 vision seekers on, they see, he ain't had a haircut in I don't know how long. Look at this. Now they sharing, and I'm in a group chat now, but social media also, I feel like, helps in a sense. I can go out and I can promote my brand. I can go out and I can get my name out there.
Yeah.
Granted, they still gonna talk.
Yeah.
But it's also like a stepping stone for some people.
That's all you got, man. You the social media king, man. You be on your story tweaking.
Well,
No, matter of fact, put those glasses on. There you can talk your shit.
it's too nasty. But like I said, because once I put these on social media, yeah. But like I said, that's really all I got to say. It can help and it also can ruin how we run as a society. Because you're always gonna have haters. You're always gonna have people who talk about you until you die. But like I said, social media can also be a really big stepping platform for a lot of us.
But haters are the best motivators.
Child, you tell me that I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like it's both yes and no. Like it's ruining because in a sense is like you said it's a great platform to promote a business, whether it's selling clothes, shoes, doing hair, makeup, or whatever stuff like that. But you also have it to where it's very cutthroat in a lot of cases where a lot of people won't even post a certain picture or something because they don't have that image, that Instagram image or that image that everybody's trying to set up to where it's like, if I don't have, like with females, if I don't have like a small waist and all this stuff and stuff like that, or dudes, like if I don't have a six pack or whatever, I feel like, my picture's not gonna get, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people will, I don't know, it's very.
You want like a lot of likes.
Yeah.
Oh, I only got 5 likes. Alright, I'm gonna delete this photo.
Yeah.
Archive it.
Deal with that hump.
I had a homegirl that if she posted a picture and they get a certain amount of likes within a certain minutes, she'll take the post.
Because I feel like my life's got to be more than the minutes. Like, if I got 4 likes in 5 minutes, you got to go.
Exactly.
Where I'm at,
Exactly.
where I'm at in my age and right now, I don't care how many likes I get. If I get my 50, because 9 times out of 10, you getting 1,000 something likes, you don't even know half of those people that's like your picture. As long as the people that I care about and the people that I actually know like my picture, I'm chilling. So if I get my 20, 30 likes, I'm chilling. I don't need all that.
That's the thing though, like when you're looking at social media, you see that the people that we see are people who have like fame or notoriety, but so everybody craves that in the same sense.
Validation.
Yeah, they want validation, and they see that okay, if this person is doing this, then maybe I can hop on the same train and do that too. Then maybe I'll get the same, reaction. But everybody goes about things differently, like, and not everybody. Everything isn't meant for everyone at the same time. So a lot of people sell themselves short because there's a lot of people who are like underrated out there, and that you would look at them and I'd be like, damn, you're really doing your thing, but they want the validation from the people that they consider important in a sense.
And a lot of times, if they won't feel validated unless they have certain things set up in line.
Yeah.
Like, people won't feel validated if they don't wear a certain type of clothes or a certain type of designer brand, or drive a certain car, or live in a certain place, or be in a certain tax bracket.
See, my thing is, if I was to become rich, I'm not dressing like I'm rich. I'm gonna make you think I'm poor. I'm gonna let you think I'm poor.
You gonna see this?
Because at the end of the day, the thing is though, but at the end of the day, the people, they, like I said, they crave for a certain lifestyle. Yeah. But if you live your life in the way that it was meant to be, and not what you're trying to portray for everybody else, then a lot of people will be more happier in life instead of, I gotta get this done, I gotta do this so that people could see this. Like, for what? What you doing all that for?
One thing about like social media though is like when people get shot and they like film that shit. Like nobody wants like it happened to Takeoff, showing he got shot, PNB Rock, and just regular people, and that shit sucked because it's like traumatizing. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see you get shot. Say if that was your brother, you know what I'm saying, your mom's, your pops, and he getting shot. Someone filmed that shit, and it's like that shit. It's I don't know. I know social media's been around for a long time, but I feel like it's getting to a point where
it's becoming an important thing in society.
No,
Literally,
that's
like
right.
if you don't have social media, like you're considered like basically like an outcast. Like if you meet somebody that'd be like,
you're a lame.
Exactly. Like if you meet somebody that'd be like, oh, follow me on Instagram. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, you whack.
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah,
like,
why
oh,
would have
you
Instagram?
living under a rock.
No,
Exactly.
Come on now, Patrick.
But I hate that that's like that
Yeah.
because back in the day it used to be like
Like when our parents was growing up,
they didn't have no social media. That wasn't a big thing.
Everything was word of mouth.
Yeah.
Like
It wasn't a big thing.
if somebody was, like I said, doing hair or promoting or selling anything, it was
Exactly.
word of mouth. It was like,
Exactly.
oh, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They didn't have Google and none of that.
And on top of that, though, social media is now also like ruining society, and the fact of it's a lot of people that's finding ways to scam through social media.
oh yeah.
That's
Like,
the one for me. And
Because okay,
And the
let
box,
me tell
the box,
y'all.
too, they be-
Let me tell y'all something. Okay, there was this.
Let me know.
There was this Instagram profile, and this girl was doing wigs, right? And she was like selling her wigs and stuff. But bada bing, bada boom, and she was having a sale. The whole time she was really reposting everybody else like content.
And she was getting the money?
And she was getting the money for it. So
Wherever you at, hit me up.
So we like, everybody's like, oh, everybody's reposting it. And so if you cool with somebody, like say for instance, you repost somebody's page that I'm cool with, and I see that okay, you supporting them.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they legit.
Yeah.
So I went to go support somebody.
Yeah.
So you can't support everybody neither. I went to go support somebody, and that girl ran me out $120 for a wig that I never got. So whoever you are, if you're watching this, don't let me find you. Don't let me find you.
I don't know her personally. I'm just
But I'm just saying, like talking about she having a sale, cool.
It was Black Friday
Now
sale.
let me catch you.
Hey Nick, what's up, man? I see your face back there. You good?
Nah, I'm straight. Y'all, social media ruining the society. I've been thought that. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the 90s. We ain't had no social media. We played outside.
This is how we
We ain't had no
do.
Yes.
Green electrical box? Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like I said, validation, so
Yeah.
it's a little different.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like kids nowadays, they all want to be on social media. Like, and to me,
At
in
3
my
years
eyes, the
old.
things that they're doing on social media are not
Yeah.
for kids to be seeing, and it's no parental regulations for it. Like my little brother be on TikTok. You're 6. What are you on TikTok for? And they're like yes, but me. I used to be outside in the backyard running around. We got to be inside before the street lights, and that's all I was worried about.
All I was worried was Call of Duty, Double XP week.
That's what I'm saying. And as long as I had people
And
to hang out with, I was cool.
Like the 7 and 8 year olds I meet, they have an Instagram, a Snapchat.
Yes.
All this stuff. But I'm like, when I was young, I don't care about Hot Wheels. And,
Heavy on the dress,
like,
what heavy on the dress, like y'all, and I feel like, but that's another thing. Like society as a whole, they see that people who are more popular do things like that with their kids.
Yeah, kids
so
are getting
now
famous.
people, when they have kids, they put their kids all over social media.
Yeah,
Why does your 2-year-old baby have a whole page dedicated to themselves?
They did not sign up for that shit.
Like
They don't know what Instagram
like
is.
your baby's a newborn.
That's what I'm saying.
And you out here,
It derives from the parents. Like,
cool if you want to show your.
Yeah.
I understand, you want to show your kid off and stuff like that, but it's at the same time giving validation because now you're mad if somebody comment under your thing and say your kid ugly. Now you mad, but you want them to say your baby cute. But that's what people who have babies, they be like, oh, I'm not posting my kid until they're a certain age because they not in they form. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate my parents for that because my parents didn't let me have Instagram until I was 16.
Exactly.
I didn't get Facebook until I was 18.
But
so it's not like I feel like my parent at the time I was like, oh, you don't let me do nothing like.
MySpace.
No, I didn't have that.
all the backgrounds had the music on there.
Yeah. My social media was hella penguin. That's it.
Okay, Pop Tropical.
Mini. I was gonna need. You know what I'm saying? But my
I would
parents,
pop chocolate
at the time, I felt like my parents wasn't letting me do nothing. But at the time, it was kind of like now that I was
They're
back, I'm
protecting
older,
you.
now it was protecting me because I look at all these kids on social media and folks. Oh, your baby ugly, like
exactly.
Blue Ivy.
And it's stuff
when she first did that dance.
Yes, but then what's her name? Some lady bought their kid out. I can't. It was some lady from Korea. She bought her kid out. Her kid killed the stage, right? Dancing wise, everybody under the comments. This what Beyonce was missing, but Blue Ivy.
You know
how are you pinning two kids against each other? Like
these are children.
Like what are you doing?
They can't even spell Instagram.
Like there's certain stuff. It's just certain stuff that it's like. And when it comes to society, like when it comes to kids, right? I don't think that at a certain age you should not be allowed. Your kids should not be allowed to be on social media for the fact of your kids are still. One thing about it, the kids. They're still growing into themselves, right?
They don't know.
You know how many cases there are around the world of kids committing suicide because they were getting bullied online by other kids,
and not only
or even as grown people who don't got nothing to do with themselves and they sitting there on social media trolling. Like you're sitting on your mother's couch and yet you're trolling. I'm confused.
I don't know if people forget this, but kids still get taken to this day.
Yes, that too.
Media, a lot of kids don't know, oh, let me not pin my location.
Yes.
So kids are pinning their location. Now you got a 35, 45-year-old man, oh, I'm going to pull up right here. Boom, boom. Now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now the kid is...
There was this little girl that I seen on social media. Like I said, her parents had put up a page for her. Now she has a fan base. Right, but she's like 10, but she has a fan base, and her parents dress her up, you know, and she takes pictures, this, that, and the fifth. But the one picture that they did put up there of her was her in a bathing suit, and it was in a two-piece. So in my eyes, I'm like, your kid is 10. She's a little developed, right?
Because girls mature faster.
Exactly, but you're posting her out there, and the account is public. Everybody can see it. Now, your kid get taken in the middle of the night. Now it's a problem. Oh, I don't know why she going. I don't know why they were. There's weirdos out there. Like there's certain things that need to be portrayed online, and there's certain things that need to be kept to yourself. And that's one of them. Like showing off your body, whether you're a male or a female. Like, yeah, because people out there who get validation for it do it, so we think it's okay. But at the same time, it's really not. It's really not.
When it comes to parents posting their children, you know, there's a lot of parents that are our age that have 4 or 5-year-old kids. Mm-hmm. You know, oh, post like this, post like that. Mm-hmm. When my mama was posting me on Facebook, it was the most ugliest, like, you know, picture. But I got a bald face.
I got the BlackBerry on my
hip. Look, y'all see me up there. Look.
I had found this picture my mama had me the other day.
One of these pictures.
I had a Michael Jackson little fedora hat on, right? To the front like this, right?
Oh,
swoop bang, and I'm talking myself.
Not swoop.
A swoop bang. And I'm looking at it like, yeah, I would never.
But now today,
but I was a kid.
But now today you go on social media and you see a little 7, 8-year-old girl talking about, and it's kind of like
with a crop top.
You know, my parents would never.
Yeah, no.
Like I said, at the time I was real. Oh, y'all don't let me do nothing. Y'all not cool. But I wish I would post my kid in the way parents are posting their kid today.
Mm-hmm. It was this one. I think thing I saw, and it was a man that was basically. So it was this. I think the child was about 10 years old. Like their parents kind of like do that similar thing where they like post their child and they record everything and they show all that. And the man was like, he knows where the child is at all the time. He said like, I know what school she goes to. I know what after school program she goes to. I know where they live. Like he knew all these things because their parents posted all of that. So he knew from the backgrounds and all that. And I was like, that's sick.
And people out there that feed off that.
Yeah.
There's people out there that look for things like that. At the end of the day, child pornography is still a big thing out there. Like sex trafficking is still a big thing. It's not something that's just
so, you know, society brushes it off.
But it's still a big thing.
Society does use it to help find people.
Yeah, absolutely.
That too.
Like,
yeah, Facebook.
When you were talking about people dying, like rappers and everybody, Young Dolph killer, they found him on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sometimes some of them killers they be putting themselves in that spot.
Yeah, I know why they do, but
right.
So social media, like number one, go to police. Y'all will find anybody.
We ain't saying.
You gotta go to the shade room. The shade room gonna post everything. The shade room gonna tell it all. Them the biggest snitches I ever met.
But yeah.
So
I feel like it is.
Make social media great again. Or just don't do too much.
But okay, so no. So listen. Hold on,
I don't think it ever was great.
There was this.
No, it wasn't
Y'all know that YouTube. You know how there were like certain things you can't post on certain platforms.
Yeah.
Like on YouTube now they're doing ads where people are allowed to physically show themselves breastfeeding. People are allowed to physically
I just got one today.
do. And it's like, why would my 4-year-old? Why would a 4-year-old be looking at that on YouTube? That's just, I don't know.
So I think this happened last week where T.I. and King, which is his son, they had like a little altercation.
Standing on business.
Yeah, standing on business, and it was coming for King. So I'm gonna play a little clip though. I don't know if y'all.
What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all do that to me? Y'all know me. Y'all know I stand on business. You know I stand on business.
That's his mom. He's talking to his mom. We're gonna stop right. He said nigga to his father. We're gonna stop right there. Go ahead.
Before even all that happened, with just how he was talking to them in general, was dead wrong.
Yeah.
Like, my family's from the islands, the Caribbean. I couldn't have said half of what he said before my mama would have ran my shit, wherever we was at. So, again, people, this is like, it's supposed to be like a cool thing. Like, a lot of kids, that's like the cool thing, like, oh, to cuss your parents out, cuss your dad out, your mama out, or whatever, and do all this stuff. Like, that wouldn't fly in my household at all.
At any age, should you disrespect your parents?
No. I mean,
I thought about it too. I'm like,
this, like,
I'm getting older now, so we.
OD violate.
Yeah.
And you trying to express like how you feel, then you know what I'm saying. By all means, you gonna get the smoke.
I mean, it's a way to go about things.
It is, but
I feel like it depends.
They OD violate.
When we say like, should you disrespect, like your parents deserve respect? Okay, cool. Depends on how your parent is with you in that sense. Like if they've been there for you through the whole, growing up now, and they gave you respect, then okay, I can see portraying it. But say for instance,
if you had a parent that wasn't there.
Yeah, you had a parent that wasn't there, and at the age of 15, 16, they come into your life out of nowhere and start, disrespecting you or telling you what to do or this, that, and the fifth. No. Yes, I'm not gonna owe you I'm not gonna owe you any respect, because at the same time, what respect did you ever give me? You know what I'm saying? Respect goes both ways in my eyes. And my mom used to always tell me that, like, I would never disrespect my mother because she never disrespected me, and that's how she raised me. You get what I'm saying? But if it was the other way around, honestly, I feel like I still wouldn't disrespect her because she probably would knock my head off my shoulders. So yeah.
I just got a little comment on that. I feel you. I agree with you, but then it's a sense of like, you say 15, 16, you're a kid, you gonna respect the adult just like you respect the adult. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as far as parents, if your parents not there, cool, I get that. But it's like a lot of kids nowadays, especially when I want to keep it present.
Yeah.
Kids don't respect nothing nowadays.
They don't. They don't. Give me that shit.
That's why it's serious. That's why
it's no code in anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you walk down the street, somebody walk up on you. It's like it's no respect. It's no self-respect, and it's no respect in general. So if you want to talk about the parents ain't got no respect neither, because they let their kids run around willy-nilly like crazy fools.
And it starts in the household.
It's that's what I'm saying. So to answer the question, you shouldn't disrespect your parents at no age. But I'm 30. My parents in their 60s, and they respect me like a 30-year-old, and I respect them like a 60-year-old. I mean, I'm gonna still talk to them with respect. I'm gonna say what I gotta say on my mind, but everything is done in a respectful way. It's the way you could do it or go about it. You know, tell them like, I need to tell you this, whatever, how you want to say it. But I don't know about that King situation, because that brother felt entitled. So a lot of times his parents, because they are rich and in that status quo, they gave him that entitlement because they brought him up in a certain situation. And now that he a little bit older, he feel like, I can say this. because he feel entitled.
He said that he was from the hood, but
that's the stigmatism though that you
They
get.
gave him that sense of now
he's trying to downplay that.
Yeah,
But that's what happens when people raise their kids. That goes back on the raising your kids a certain way. A lot of people who raise their kids up with money, you would see that a lot of rich kids are snobby. So at the end of the day, like I used to have this homegirl when I was in like high school. She was a rich Caucasian girl. She had money, right? And one day her parents, I'm sitting there in the car or whatever, and she told her dad to shut the F up. And I just looked like in the backseat, because you know, like me and my friend, we're black.
You're black.
So we
that switch.
We sitting here, we see her in the front seat. She was like, shut the F up, da 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 da. I do what I want. Yeah. Me and my friend.
Oh, AirPods with it.
Looked at each other immediately.
We
like,
that's facts though.
we like, what? Did she tell her father what? And her dad's like, listen, I'm not doing this with you today. Listen, Gary, like that is your daughter.
Bro, it's crazy though, because we have a society where we have different cultures, and we kind of learn from each other. When we see these these white people and their parents, they let them talk to them any way they want to. You look at us, as a black culture. Go grab that switch.
We gotta ask.
But see, that's the thing that everybody's quick to change it around to gentle parenting, or I would never lay a hand on my kids.
Whooping your child or spanking your child is child abuse now.
Technically, it's considered. If your kid ever tries to,
but not, it depends on
how bad you're beating it. Yes, how you discipline them.
You have some parents that go overboard.
Yes,
and will be hard down like damn near hitting their child with a Louisville Slugger, versus parents that do the belt or hanger and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it's certain parameters that
But it's also based on how you grew up, because then, like he said, in different cultures, people discipline their kids different ways.
No, most definitely, and I definitely feel like young children especially, they're like sponges. They absorb everything they see.
Yes,
they're very smart. So I feel as though if you're a young child and you hear your mom talking to your dad a certain type of way,
you're gonna pick up on that.
Oh, that's okay. I can do that.
Exactly.
And he didn't do nothing. Oh, I could do that too. Mm-hmm.
But kids pick up on. Kids are very impressionable. So if they see that in their household that there's a toxic environment and they're growing up on that, that's all they're gonna know. And they're gonna pick up on that, and they're gonna go to school, and now they're gonna be cursing teachers out. There was this lady who was on social media crying because she said that she didn't understand how she was telling the kid to do something. The kid was like, I'm not doing that. You're not my mother. You can't tell me what to do. You go to this school, little girl. Like, you go to this school. I'm your teacher. But then the teacher went and talked to the mom like, listen, your kid isn't listening. I told her that she needs to fall in line and do what she needs to do. And she told me I'm not her mother. And the mother response was, well, that's my kid. So obviously if she tell you she's not going to do what she's going to do, then she's not going to do it. But that's the problem. That's a problem. Yes, that's a problem.
I mean, but a lot of times people try to be friends with their kids nowadays.
Yes.
Like, they want to be friends. And when I grew up, I wasn't friends with my mom. It's a lot of things where, like now I could be more so friends with my mom, but at the same time I know boundaries. And I know what to say to my mama and what.
A lot of younger people are having kids now. So it's kind of like we're closer in age, so I don't got to treat you like how, me and my mom are 20 years apart, but my mom still had that, I'm your mother, you're gonna respect me. But if, a 16-year-old female goes, I have a kid, okay, we only 16 years apart. When you're 16, I'll be how old? I'm not old, I can still go out, I think that's one of the issues with that.
Everybody want to be the cool parent.
It's not a regular mom.
Like before I joined, I used to work at a community center with little kids. The youngest was like 5, the oldest was 13.
I used to have a group called, it was 7 and 8 year olds. And it will, on a daily basis, baffle me how much they knew at a 7 and 8 year old. Like they know what weed is. Yes. They know what a blunt look like. They know about sex. They have boyfriend, girlfriend, and like the whole 9 yards. And a lot of these kids were like, "Oh, I got this kind of iPhone, whatever." And I'm like, I didn't even have a phone when I was 7. I didn't get my first phone until I was in 6th grade, and it was a Metro phone.
Tablet kids.
It wasn't no fancy nothing.
Motorola.
No, you talking about the slide kit.
I had the rotary phone.
Just in general,
Yellow pages.
I had a black phone.
People are exposing their
black
kids to too much stuff at too young of an age. Yeah. Why does a 7 or 8-year-old have an Instagram, a Snapchat, a Facebook, all this stuff? Like they're curious as kids. Like to not have no restrictions on their phone or to not even check their phone and stuff like that. Like it was just one little girl that was like, my mom don't know the password to my phone.
Anything
like
I'm not paying
she don't
the bill
go through
for,
it and stuff like that.
It's hers. I'm not paying the bill for that phone. She's gonna go through that phone. But a lot of parents don't do that. And a lot of parents allow certain things. So if your kid is on social media and sees that other kids are on social media disrespecting their parents, because parents usually post their kids sometimes, like, do y'all think, can y'all believe the way he talking to me? Like, kind of thing. So now a kid watching it like, oh, he talking to his mama that way now. Yeah. You know, picking up on stuff.
Then I also feel like the parents that post stuff like that, you know, they're trying to discipline, but now it's kind of like embarrassing.
Yes.
Now it's kind of like, okay, now you're embarrassing your child. And then you're letting that child talk to you that type of way. My mama would never sit there
certain things need to stay in the household. Like I said, certain things are meant to go on social media and certain things are meant to stay in the household.
For me, like my mom left me when I was like very young, between like the age like 2 to 5. It had to have been like before like elementary school, but you know, fast forward, you know, I'm 24 now. I wasn't kind of like, if she were to happen, you know, to come back into my life, try to talk to me, right? I wouldn't kind of like show no disrespect, you feel me? Because I'm older now, you know, I'm doing good for myself, right? It's just one of those conversations that, you know,
have to be had.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as, you know, she don't, you know, disrespect me in a way. And y'all seen that one episode from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I'm pretty sure everyone's seen that scene. Yeah, that shit was sad. Like, I don't mean to change the mood, but like, you think about that shit all the time. And you just like, how would you react in that, you know, in that exact moment? Cause he kind of like, the father really didn't do nothing, but he knew, like, he felt the energy. Soon as his father came in the room, he was just like, well, no, actually, sorry. Actually, they built up a moment. And then I think the dad said, yeah, I'm gonna come tomorrow. Some shit like that. And I guess he, you know, they finally met again, but he was just like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's been a long time since I've seen the episode.
I don't even know what episode you're talking about.
I think Philip came in the room, and then Will had told Phil, like, where my father at? And then that's when Phil started talking to him, and all those tensions started to build up. Emotion, that's when Will Smith, like, snapped the fuck out. I feel like, I haven't been in that situation before, but that shit kind of sucked, though. But going back to the topic, I won't disrespect my parents at all. You know, they raised me.
So like that's what I mean. Like when it comes to like, okay, my mom and my stepdad, like I won't disrespect them, right? If anything, like I'll lay down and die for them. But when it comes to my biological father, he deserves no respect. It's like I said, it's based off of what I went through growing up.
Yeah, it hit different.
It's gonna determine on if I respect you or not. Like yes, and the Ten Commandments it says no, that you shall respect your mother and your father. Right. But at the same time, it's different when your parent is trying to preach the word to you about respecting your mother and your father, but at the same time they're doing you bad. You know what I'm saying? So it makes you look at it differently.
I'm about to shed a tear, man.
I'm real big on you.
Shit, different.
I have to respect you, but I don't have to like you. Yeah. I'm real big on that. So, and like I don't have a step parent at all, but if I did, you know, I'm big on okay, you know, I'll address you how you want to be addressed, but just know I don't like you, but I'm not gonna disrespect you.
I understand it. Like with your whole thing, with me,
I never had my father figure in my life. Like I never even met my dad. I don't even know what he looks like. My mom has been there from the beginning till now. You know what I'm saying? Like she's helped form me into the man I am today. You know, so if you know it was ever a instance where my dad was to pop back in out of the blue and stuff and want to talk and stuff, you know, I'll be down to do that. Yeah. And I will respect him because the Bible says, honor thy mother and thy father. So I will do that. But to a certain extent, as long as he does not disrespect me, I will not disrespect him. It's like,
and that's what I'm saying.
It's like you got to give respect to receive it. So as long as we sit down and have this conversation, and we're gonna keep it 100% real. You know, we're not gonna play like, oh, you didn't know where I was, or no. But I won't disrespect him.
I won't give disrespect off the rip. That's like when I say it like that, like I won't give it off the bat. Like, yeah, no, F you, we're not cool, da, 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 da. Like, I wouldn't give that. But if you sit there and try to do the disrespect, like when it came to me, was when my father would try to display this figure of my mother, who's always been there for me. And he was never in the picture.
And trying to justify
why he wasn't there. You know?
Yeah.
So you painting my mother as this person, or you're like, oh, well, she did this, so I wasn't there for you. At the end of the day, that should have no determination of how if you're there in your kid's life or not. You get what I'm saying? Like, both of y'all brought me into the world. And based off the things that like I was hearing that he would say, like growing up, yes, I would never respect him. Would I like him? No. Would I unconditionally, like, I love him because that's my father. Like, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. But at the same time, like, he deserves no respect from me when it comes down to like certain things. Like, if he's trying to talk, cool, yeah, we could talk it out or whatever. But at the same time, like, you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you, and that's just that. On that.
Just like reevaluate yourself, understand what's going on, check yourself before you say something, because if you say some shit wrong,
things can go left.
Yeah,
I stand on that one.
Shoot. Let's not go to the last one then.
Standing on business.
So this last one, what's one thing that irritates you the most about people?
No one has any substance anymore. Everybody is just very shallow. Yeah. No one is intellectual. No one is, you know, yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. What irritates me the most about people? That no one has any self-respect these days, and no morals. Everybody just, it's starting to seem like everybody's a follower. They do things to, once again, get validation for certain things.
Right.
So, yeah, that don't sit well with me.
Because, like, the norm is, to have an OnlyFans and to be posting all these, you know,
undignifying things.
Pictures and stuff, you know, so.
Mine would be haters. Haters out there, y'all need to stop hating. Oh, dog, man. Shit. That's all I got.
I mean, people gossiping.
That nigga,
gossiping. You know what I'm saying?
She's a hoe, for real. But you wanted her, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You let everybody be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody mind their business. World be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. T. I ain't gonna say the last part.
The T is, my thing that irritates me the most about people is, I have a list, but the number one, okay. I truly, because I stand on big business. If you want to know what a boss looks like, you looking at one. I hate when people are going around saying, I'm gonna do this, or this, that, and the third when I see him, or this, that, and the third when I see him. And you see me, and it ain't doing shit. Oh, now it's look around, everybody go mute. Stand on business, baby.
Stand on business.
Big business. If you want to know what motherfucking boss look like, get you looking at.
Okay, Batty.
Alright, y'all. Friends and family, thank y'all for checking out the episode. But we ain't leaving just yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't leaving just yet.
Go ahead and do this prayer. Go ahead, bow your head. Bow your head. Heavenly Father, thank you for letting us be here today. We have special guests here that come here, you know what I'm saying? Different cities, different states. Want to bless them, God, all their families. Also, just watch out for everything. My family, my kid, my wife, also my family back home. In Jesus' name, thank you for this beautiful day and life. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in to Conversation with the Culture podcast. Black-owned podcast, you know what I'm saying?
We're on Spotify, too.
We're on Spotify, too. Check out all of our latest episodes. They are on there. Shout out to E. Shout out to J. Shout out to everybody out there that's doing their thing and not giving a fuck what anybody else got to say. Y'all got something for the people?
Period. Big business, not the little one.
Stand on business. That's all I got to say. Stand on business.
Stand on business.
Okay, stand on it.
Okay.
Hold your nuts, too, nigga.
Hold your nuts.
Again, this is a Conversation with the Culture. I'm your host, the Prince Clay.
YGP.
Ra.
And we got our special guest.
Nless.
Oh.
Nless. And T-Nasty from the block.
Like Jack always say, like, comment, and motherfucking subscribe. Share, repost. We changing the game, all right? We changing the game. If you want to come on the podcast, please DM us. And that's about it. That's about it.
Have a great day, y'all.
Have a great day. All right.
I'm a visionary because I'm very scary. I can make you change the route you taking. Sweeter than a bear, fly than canary. Cut the block, I'm making bacon. So which one you taking, bitch? I've been amazing. This my dedication. Put me on the station.